Hi K2, happy first day of spring today. By today for math, you should be around day 4, and I just wanted to go over day 4. It is comparing numbers. Before we begin, I want to show you guys a picture. So this picture shows 7 and 2, and they're comparing which one shows more and which one shows less. If we look at the cubes, we see 7 is greater than 2. There are more cubes in 7 than there are in 2. So to do this, you guys can use Legos, blocks, whatever you guys have to compare at home. I wanted to go over this screen, which is what you guys are seeing. So when we compare numbers, it says when you count forward, each number gets larger. And we can see that in this picture. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to number 10. And we notice that they go higher and higher and higher because we keep adding 1 more. So each number is 1 more than the one before it. So when you count a number that comes sooner, that means before, will be less, and a number that comes after, like 4 here, will be greater. So let's try one. I want to compare two numbers. I want to compare number 5 and number 8. So to do that, it says start by counting to 5, and then we're going to count to 8. So when I count to 5, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's my number 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can see that 8 comes after 5, so 8 is greater than 5. Okay, let's try another one. It says, count to decide which number is less. So is it going to be 9 or number 7? So first we're going to count all the way to 9. So I'm going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then I'm going to count to 7. Once I count to 7, I'm going to compare both my numbers. So I know that 7 comes before 9. We can see that here. 7, 9. So 7, I wrote in pink. 7 is less than 9. Let's try one more. So I want you guys to try which number is greater, 6 or 7. I want you guys to try it on your own. You guys can pause the video and then we will talk about it. Okay, so what did you guys decide? When I wrote it down, I first counted to 6 and I wrote those in red. I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Step 2, I counted to 7 and I wrote those in green. I wrote all the way to 7. So now, which number is greater? Which number is bigger? Is it 6 or 7? That's right. The number that is greater is 7. So for the rest of these, I want you to take your time and write out each number if you can. If not, you can use counters like there are in number 3 to figure out which number is greater. Another great tool would be to use manipulatives such as the blocks that we saw earlier or any household items that you might have to help you compare numbers. If you have any more questions, just feel free to let me know.